Hello, and welcome to another Castlevania video. I'll just go ahead and start up my save game. Now, since the last video, I did some soul farming, like I said I would. I went down here and farmed the Peeping Eye soul, this one. And I farmed the bat soul as well, and I'll show you these souls now. And on the way to go to a place to farm the bat soul easily, I ran into some skeletons and killed them, but I ended up getting lucky and getting the skeleton soul. Now these red souls are like souls you can use as like attacks. For instance, the winged skeleton that I used in that boss fight, and I think the second video it was. I used that. That was alright. That was pretty good thing. But I like this bat soul because it looks like this, and if I press up and attack, it does that. And if I go down to, for instance, these bats here, use it. Decent amount of damage, low mana cost, and it does an area of damage as well, so it's all good. And the other soul, the bat that you saw the winged skeleton in the other one, in my second video, and the skeleton soul, it's last time I got this I didn't generally tend to use it, but it goes like that. It's a slightly higher mana cost than the bat soul, but it goes through terrain, like floors and stuff, for instance, like that. It's kind of hard to get the hang of, but it's alright once you do, and it does a bit more damage than the bat soul, but it doesn't have the same area effect, and it's harder to use. So I think I'll go ahead and equip the bat soul. Now in these two soul slots, like this one, this soul is the yellow soul, because you see up here I've selected the yellow selection. This is the Peeping Eye soul that I was talking about as well, which, as you can see down the bottom, it says it identifies breakable walls. And activating that, it'll just, if I find another breakable wall, I'll show you, but it basically highlights the breakable wall, so you don't have to go searching for it. And the blue soul, sorry, I haven't got any of these yet, but actually I think I know a place to get one, and it's a fairly useful one, and one actually I need to be able to progress, but and I'll get that now in this video. But it's like souls you can activate that are time souls, and I'll go into detail more about that once I get to the area that I want to get to be able to collect that. Just get through these. Hate that. Also, yeah, destroying these lanterns or torches or whatever they will be, they'll either drop a heart, which destroys your mana cost, your mana, which is green bar, or they'll drop a random sum of money from like 1 to 10 or something, I think it is, which you can use to buy stuff later on in the game, which I'll again go into more detail with when I get to that point. Get through here. If my memory serves me right, it should be this way to get to the passive soul. Now this passive soul that I'm talking about, it's called flying armor, and if holding down the button to activate it, too many bats, knocked his head randomly into the middle, into a wall as he tried throwing at me. Ooh, pendant. Just equip that, see what it does. Increases my luck by 1, but if I equip that, my defense goes down 1 because I won't have the cave equipped anymore. And seeing as, well, actually this could have been quite useful soul farming, because increasing my luck will give me a higher chance of getting like a soul drop or an item drop from a mob. But I think I'll stick with the cape for now, because I'm not soul farming, so I don't really need the luck. At a low level, can't get that yet. At a low level, I will probably need the what do you call it? The defense more, because I have quite low health at a low level, obviously. Okay, I don't think this is the way to the flying armor, or is it? No, it's not. It's just a way to some tasty meat. And dead end, and the place I can't get to until I'm able to walk underwater. Been told that's a soul I can get to be able to go under. And there's apparently another soul where I can walk on water as well, which should be interesting. In regards to my videos and videos in the future, for the moment I'll be just doing games that I can run on the Visual Boy Advance, because that's the software in this. The Visual Boy has a software in it whereby you can record using the Visual Boy. I have my soul. I can use it now. So it's a really easy way of recording videos and stuff. So I've got 2 extra games at the minute that I just got that I could do videos of in the future, and that's Metroid Fusion, because I've never played a Metroid game, and I wanted to see what it was like, and a Pokemon game. I'm not quite sure which one it was. It's like Pokemon Green or something, I don't know. I only ever had 2 Pokemon games when I was little, and that was Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Blue. I think my brother once got a different one, but I never played it, or was never allowed to play it, because it was his and he's a bit selfish, but never mind that. You saw just then, there was a random red thing that flew at me. That was a soul, and you can collect multiple of one soul because in the original thing with the Game Boy Advance, you could like trade souls with other players if they had the Game Boy Advance, and you know, they wanted to trade souls. Anyway, this is the flying armor I was talking about. You can see it's a blue soul, and I'll go and equip it. Soul set. I switch to the blue section. Go on to flying soul, and you can see it's a 5 mana cost, and it's instead of what was it? Instead of being a use spell, or like in the yellow soul it says, well, it doesn't say anything actually. Never mind. I thought it was going to say passive, but it says a time soul. Now, if I hold down the button for it after jumping, you see a little set out suit of armor with wings. It helps me fly. It's pretty cool. Well, I like it. No, I'm dying so much. Oh, I mentioned I'm bad at this game, but I don't really quite think I got the relevance of that across. I will. Can't speak. I'm not quite sure how often I'll be able to upload these videos, because at the moment, I'll try. I should be able to upload them quite often, and at least one a day or something. I do have quite a few things going on at the minute, because I'm in the UK. I'm not sure what the equivalent is in America, so I won't even bother trying. But I'm studying. I'm in 6th form, or year 12, whichever you want to call it, lower 6th, and I'm studying like some quite demanding subjects. Well, that at least require me to do a lot of coursework and stuff like that. So I do have to do a lot of things like that. So yeah, still not too sure about how. Ooh, leather armor. Wasn't aware of that. Use flying armor to get it. Yay! Equip. Casual. Leather plate. Increasing my defense to 19. That's pretty good. Yeah, and his clothing doesn't change no matter what armor you've got on. I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so I'm not sure how often I'll be able to upload these videos. Anyway, I think I will cut it off there now. Cut it off there for now by using the sleep button, which is like a quick save type thing. Because I don't want these videos to be too long, because I understand they might be a bit arduous, especially seeing as this is my first video. I'm not sure how they've gone down yet, because I haven't got any responses yet for the other two. But, yeah. Until next time.